It's a story about two people who have never forgotten each other. Two people who fell in love during the war and who were then separated by an ocean. In 1944, Katie Robbins, a young American soldier, fell in love with a French woman, Janine Guenet, 18 years old. The setting, a small town in eastern France where the US troops had set camp.
She's just a sweet girl. She's as sweet as she'll be, and I think she loved me.
But 2 months later, one morning, Katie left the town abruptly to join the Eastern Front.
I said, maybe I'll come back and see you sometime. Who knows what happened, but it didn't happen.
Back in the US, after the war, Katie Robbins got married. The story of a reunion with his first love begins a few weeks ago, when our reporters met him for an interview about D-Day veterans. Among his photo albums, he shows us the picture of his French lady.
What's her name?
Jenny. Her name is Jenny Guenet.
You remember her?
I remember her well.
Katie Robbins tells us about his special wish.
We'll have to go in to see if we can find the family. For sure I won't ever get to see her. She's probably gone now.
One photo, a name, and a town. From the United States, we call in France and we find Janine. In the train to meet her, we tell Katie Robbins that his first love is alive.
She's alive.
Don't kid me. Don't kid me.
And we're gonna meet her.
We're gonna meet her.
Yes. She's alive.
Well,
and she's waiting for you.
Don't kid me.
Yeah.
Joe, can you believe it? Johnny Guenet.
A few steps in the hallway, and finally they meet again.
Oh, wonderful time to see you, girl.
How are you?
You make tears my eyes. Lord, I miss you.
Janine Guenet is 92. She lives in this retirement residence. Sitting close together, they talk again about love.
I always loved you. I always loved you. You never got out of my heart.
He said he loves me. That I understood. I have always thought about him too. I was wondering, where is he? Will he come back? I always wondered.
She remembers exactly the day he left.
When he left in the truck, I cried, of course. I was very sad. I hoped that after the war, he would not go back to the US.
He shows her the picture he kept.
I'm going to show you something. This is you.
Wow.
Janine Guenet raised 5 kids. Her daughter is here.
It's a small story in the big history.
It's time to say goodbye. Katie Robbins is going back to Normandy.
Jenny, I love you, girl.
Long minutes of tenderness, infused with tears. They promise each other to meet again. These two souls have kept an emotion alive that was born 75 years ago.